Playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Is okay with the Hardleg Joe and Mr. RJ. Pulling new cards as we go. So while we play, we'll not ever win a game. When all the archetypes and power cards are banned, we feel the pain of 5 points lost in 1,000 duels. But through the fire and misplays, all the chaos drafting days will carry on. And welcome back to the Chaos Draft, episode 12. I don't have enough fingers. I'm putting up 10, Robert. Can you put up the other 2?
Oh, I got you.
You gotcha. Awesome. Thank you very much. I'm a Hardleg Joe, if you didn't know. Joined, as always, by the Michael Jordan of Yu-Gi-Tube, Mr. RJB0.
Now that is an accolade I don't deserve unless this has to do with his gambling experience, in which case my deck building recently probably would suffice for that comparison.
I was going to say, you're like Michael Jordan. You should be playing baseball right now. Or wait, no, he was the opposite. Either way.
Yes.
It was meant to be a jab at you. I'm just not very good at this whole thing.
Oh, okay.
No, actually, what was it? The reason I picked Michael Jordan was because he turned 60 in 2023.
Good for Michael Jordan.
And you know what else has to do with 60, right?
Our deck size!
Aha! There you go! The light bulb came on. Now we realized it, yes. Today's Chaos rule is we're playing 60-card decks. Big, fat decks, unable to have any consistency whatsoever. Just a big old pile of cards. Should be a fun time,
big old
right?
pile. Yeah, absolutely.
Unless, I don't know, you've been collecting heroes. There are theoretically enough heroes to make a pretty consistent 60-card pile.
Oh, I've been collecting something that has consistency elements to it.
Oh my. Oh dear. Hopefully I'll be able to keep up my streak. Before we do though, Jules, you want to go ahead and put up the bans for so far? The bans we got, look at all those. There's so many. And we still haven't gotten like a magical scientist or anything. That's at 1, so is Gab, but I haven't taken one yet. And what was the latest thing we added onto it? I forget if we said that last time.
Inzektor Dragonfly.
Ah, yes. Dragonfly is gone, which is fine. I wasn't going to play that anyway. That was a one-turn thing. We don't need that anymore. I still got enough power, baby. We're going to be rolling. So let's go ahead and roll on into the pack opening space, the country of pack opening. Pakistan? Sure. Let's go to Pakistan.
All right.
Here we are, episode 12. At this point, I don't need any more introductions. Let's just jump into it with Dark Beginning 1, see what we've got, and, third Cyber Jar, just to make our cyber stuff better. I mean, the Shallow Grave's alright. What does Grave Robber do again? Select a spell in your opponent's graveyard, use it in your hand at the end of the turn, then take 2,000. Yeah, I'll just take a third Cyberchar. If nothing else, it's a rock monster for the fossils.
So this is the week where things get really wild. We've got our 60-card decks this time around, but after that, things get really wild. So things that I'm going to be looking for are, of course, completing the strats that I already have. Things like Earth Machine, I'd love to see more of. Heroes, I'd love to see more of. Worms, I would absolutely love to see more of. Maybe a new way of playing dragons would be good. So let's see what we can get out of our first pack. We start off with some suspect choices. I think Trap Hole is probably the best thing here. Not a lot to work with, obviously. Maybe Gradius to do some spaceship things, or a Cursive Dragon in case we get Hieratics. Let's grab the Cursive Dragon for the random off chance that we get decent Hieratics.
Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, can we get more Dragon Rulers for the pile? Yes, we can. We could get drafts. I believe I already have. Let's check real quick. Let's check how our dragons are doing in general. Yeah, this works out pretty well. We've got 2 Tempests, so being able to get the baby Tempest will allow us to get that faster. Just more consistency for the consistency pile.
Here we go, Legendary Collection GX, one of our most crucial sets. A second Super Poly. Oh, that's a tough one. The fusion card we really want out of this is Instant Fusion, but Super Poly is also a goddamn phenomenal card. I think we take Super Poly. I'm going to consider this for reroll, but Super Poly is extremely good.
Well, it's time, chat. Sing it with me. Clash of Rebellions. Boogie woogie woogie. Hoo! Well, we got another kaiju. I think our kaiju line is already looking pretty good, though. Yeah, like we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kaijus. I think I'd rather take the Kaiju Waterfront, and that'll help us get to the kaijus more often. That'll especially be good depending on what RJ goes for, but maybe we can actually start using this now that we got 2 of them.
Battle Pack 2! Pot of Duality is not bad. Twin-Headed Behemoth is also kind of cool. It's like a free special summon, but it's during like the standby phase or end phase, right? Yeah, we'll take a second Pot of Duality.
Infinite Gold! The heck is this? This doesn't look familiar at all. The Fiendish Monarch, when this is tribute, banish a spell, add a card with the same name. Someone's just laying on the horn out there. I'm not sure if that's picking up. Hopefully not. Breakthrough skill is pretty good. Storming Mirror Force is like a personal favorite of mine. I do like this because I can toss it off, although I already have like 2 Lost Wind, and that's just like a better breakthrough skill. Yeah, I'm taking the Storming Mirror Force. I love it too much to ignore it.
It is time for not just the regular gold. We don't accept the regular gold around here. We only go for the premium gold. Ooh, Effect Veiler is a premium pull from premium gold. I think we take that over Stardust.
Invasion, Vengeance, Denlong? Denlong is the first of the Yang Zing. You can add 1 Yang Zing from your deck to your hand if a worm type... I feel like this is too good to pass up. I feel like we just need to take this while we have the ability to take this. Even though I don't have any Yang Zing stuff, we might get some.
Premium Gold, Return of the Bling. A second Ring of Destruction, Cerberus. We already have the giant asshole dragon. I'll take the second ring. There are things I could imagine doing with all of the rest of these, but none of them are good enough for it to be worthwhile.
A long, long time ago, we got another soul charge, and I can't finish the song.
It's time for Duelist Saga. A second Effect Veiler. You know what? We take those. We absolutely take a second Effect Veiler.
We are the Warriors! Well, I mean... One second. I already have 2 Gateway of the 6. I could get a third one. Or I could get this. This is secret rare. Banish 2 6 Samurais from your graveyard or field. Target 1 in your graveyard. Special summon it. This is like a really good extender, and it's a secret rare. The Gateway is like surprisingly easy to get. But it is fucking Gateway, so... I don't know, the Smoke Signal we have chances to get in other places. I don't think we really need to worry about it. I'm gonna take the secret rare. I'm gonna take the secret while we've got it.
Alright, Legendary Collection Kaiba. Chain Disappearance and Lullaby of Obedience are both very, very funny cards. Oh, I think actually Ancient Fairy Dragon is the take here. It's definitely not banned. It is the errated version. But it's still pretty good. And we have a lot of 7 materials to work with. Yeah, let's do it.
Kaiba's Legendary Collection. Full of stuff that we don't get a recollection. This is Blue Eyes Twin Burst, which names Blue Eyes and is fairly easy to make. We could get another Ghost Ogre. I'm not sure if I even need Blue Eyes now that Chaos Max is gone. Yeah, I think Ghost Ogre is probably the best. I already have one of those, so we could get some decent hand traps going. Sure, let's do it.
All right, dark saviors, will you be my salvation? Armageddon Knight. Oh, Armageddon Knight is very good for me. We love to see that. Armageddon Knight allows us to get a 1-card Destrudo combo into rotation. We do love to see that.
When the strike is savage, we get a pisty. And yeah, I think that, we're just taking the pisty. More dragons.
All right, fists of the gadgets. We raise our fists. There's a Raster and a Master Cerberus. Oh, we take those. We absolutely take. We already have a Jackal King too, which is sick. Raster Liger is a fun payoff. Fire Formation Tanky is a great card, but Cerberus is so goddamn strong in my decks.
All right, dual power. This has Heavenly Spheres, which we're trying to get a second copy of for the Dragon deck. And we did not get it. We did get Dark Magic Circle. Oh, that's our second Dark Magic Circle. We've been needing that. The Dark Magician deck is coming together. Yeah, we're taking that. We're absolutely taking that.
All right. Maximum Gold, El Dorado. Oh, Zephrinu is gorgeous. Oh, we love to see a Zephrinu. We will take a Zephrinu.
Time to overload the duel! Hollow Giants, Speedroid, ooh, another Phantasme. Okay, Hollow Giants, no. I think we want to go with the Phantasme. It's another dragon monster. It's another level 7 that works with the dragon rulers for Ixies. Robert is almost certainly going to be making links, so this will be live. Yeah, we take that.
All right, Dimension Force. The card we want out of here is a common. Every time I want to get this common, we get a holo that I have to take instead. Can I get the one common Therian Reaper Foom? No. Of course we can't. I'll take the cross. I'm still coping on Therions to this day.
She moves in mysterious ways. Oh. Nightmare Phoenix. Do we have one of those already? Let me check. I may just want to take the Nightmare Phoenix, so I have one. Because this is generic and I have no Magistus. I already have 2 of those. Yeah, we're just going to take the Phoenix. Link 2.
And finally, Battles of Legend. Crystal Revenge. I guess we take Simoon. Sorry, I said it wrong. It's Simoon. Well, this was fascinating. Let's see what the Chaos Packs have in store for us.
And finally, Crystal's Revenge. Which doesn't have anything... What's this thing? Raijin, the Black Bolt Star. Oh, this is one of those star warriors that takes stuff and does things. What's Chaos Daedalus? Must be special summoned by banishing a light and a dark. While a field spell is on the field, your opponent can't target lights or darks. You can target cards on the field up to the number of field spells, banish them. It's a level 7. Sure, I'll try that. I'm not sure if we'll play it, but pretty good. We've got a nice list of things here to add to our collection. And then we've still got our pools and our bonus cards, so let's get right into those.
Flip them up. There's a Trencher, a card that I don't already have, I think. Let's take the Gear Frame.
Alright, and finally the bonus packs, which I realize I may have done out of order, but that's fine. Y'all don't care, right? Comment in the comments. We need... The algorithm demands engagement. But yeah, let's flip these up, see what we can get. Nice little ice barrier. Ooh, the 3rd Dark Magical Circle. That's... Then the Dark Magician deck is just perfect. It's just perfect. I mean, the Gladiators Proving Grounds are pretty nice, although it's only level 4 or lower. Yeah, we've come this far. We've got to get the 3rd circle. Let's add it in there.
Pack the second. Hey, is that our third Terror Top? Hold up. Hold up. This might be an entire thing. Just a moment. Yeah, that's our third Terror Top, and we got the Taketomborg. We have 3 Terror Top Taketomborg. That is a phenomenal combination to work with. We will absolutely take a third Terror Top. We now just have a full Terror Top engine in the deck, which I think has to be good.
And then open up pack number 2. I don't know what it could get that would be more hype than that. No, it doesn't look like it. We do get another one of these. We already have like 3 Weathering Soldier, I'm pretty sure. Don't we? Let's check real quick. No? Do we build for what we've already got, or do we build for what we want to hopefully get? Yeah, I really want to play. We've got so many things. Let's take it.
And now it's time for my Chaos pack. There are 2 things I'm really looking for here from here. One is Cyber Dragon Nova, and the other is Karakuri Good Stuff. What do we got? I think I'll take Spirit Reaper in anticipation. No, we're going to take Wendy. Wendy is a rare, and Spirit Reaper is pretty easy to get for the purposes of top deck format. Let's take Wendy.
And finally, RJ's dumb packs. Whatever. Get another Karakuri. What do we already got one of those, right? And we don't really need 2. I think I'd rather just take another Kizan, or Kageki rather. Kageki? Yeah, let's take the second Kageki. We're gonna get those 6 samurais, baby.
Next pack, we've got a second Arma Knight is not bad. I think that would be our 4th Noct Division Dragon, so we don't need that. Let's take another Armageddon Knight. This card is very good for our particular deck. And going into the 60-card deck format, this card is very, very strong. I will happily take the ability to get Destrudo into our graveyard more easily.
And number 2! Oh, RJ! Why do you put all the Broken Link monsters together? Why must you give me the tools to defeat you? I mean, yeah, we're taking Avramax. Why wouldn't we take Avramax? You foolish, foolhardy fool. Man, could you imagine, if we could get Avramax and Borrelend Dragon, this is going to be a nightmare. We just need all the extenders. We'll show RJ the meaning of haste.
Yeah, I'm gonna reroll Burst of Destiny. Is this a good idea? Absolutely not, but I am so coping on worms that we've got to try for it. All right, Burst of Destiny, what do you have out of our first reroll? A second Mimicking Maneater Bug. I feel like we try for it again.
All right, Ghost from the Past reroll. Will we get what we require? No, but Emergency Teleport's not bad. We'll add that to the list. We're getting pretty good things on these rerolls. One more.
Well, that's a Sword Soul common. Number 5. Oh my god, we got the Taxman!
Finally, rerolling Circuit Break. Can we get the Destrudo? It's very unlikely, but today will be no exception. We did get a rocket, a decent rocket, and we do have the Borrelend Dragon now, so yeah, we'll add the super rare rocket, and then we just get our bonus packs.
Last reroll! All the rerolls on Burst of Destiny, let's go! Sword Soul Blackout after all this time. That's what it took to get a single common. Okay. Right, there are many packs that I could choose. There are the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I'm probably choosing the bad one. I've apparently just decided that worms are everything I want and need. So let's go for 5 packs of Dragon Spirits. So both the Tenyis and Yangzings that are in here are very good for our little Sword Soul lineup such as it is. And we're starting off with a couple of really, really good ones. Tenyi Spirit Vishuda is just one of the best Tenyis there is. I will happily take a Vishuda. Pack number 2 of Dragon Spirit. There's a Zhaotu and a Suwani. Both of those are really strong cards. I don't think I have yet a good reason to go into Monk, so I think I'm going to take Swanee. Pack number 3. And there's an Ashuna. Okay, Ashuna is really, really good. I think this is our second copy. This is actually a really good reason for us to go into Monk now if we get another common Monk. Because I think this is our second Ashuna. All right, pack number 4 of Dragon Spirit. A second Basha. Do not mind if I do. Oh, this card is very strong. All right, pack number 5 of Dragon Spirit. And an Adhara. Oh, you do not say an Adhara. Yeah, I will take an Adhara. A Monk of the Tenyi probably would have been good in the end, but I'll take a Swanee because that does give us a third Yang Zing name in the main deck. And this does make Taya much less of a brick now. Sorry, Moye. So we have Moye, we have the Taya, we have Sword Soul Emergence. I think we might be able to make the worm thing happen now. I don't know when we'll be able to do it. 60 card decks do not seem to be the time of the worms, but I will happily take this draft. This draft felt very, very good.
All right, ladies and non-ladies, we are here once again, and we have returned to the pile. The jank pile meta that began this series has come back to roost. Although this time, I guess it's at least sort of a themed pile. We're playing a whole bunch of dragons. I finally have enough dragons to play a dragon pile. We've got 3 Blaster Ruler of Infernos, we've got a Redox, we've got 2 Tempest, we've got none of the Water Dragon Ruler, because that's the only one that's banned for some reason. But the rest of these are pretty good, along with a whole bunch of other dragons. We've got baby dragons, we've got anti-meta dragons with Kokimiru Dragu. This can just, Drago, whatever. This can, neither player can special summon light or dark monsters, which we have some, but not as many as I'm betting that Robert has. We can always edge this out, but I'm hoping this might be able to help us. This, or Dragon's Bind, which is kind of like, Vanity's Emptiness at home. You, target a dragon monster you control with 2,500 or less attack and defense. So I can't target Redox with this. Neither player can special summon monsters with attack less than or equal to the original attack of that monster. And then if that monster leaves the field, destroy this card. Between this and Drago, I'm hoping we can go first and just completely shut Robert out of the game. And if not, we've got a whole bunch of links. We've still got Gofu, we are on 3 Scapegoat, we've got Dragon Ravine that we can send dragons and then summon dragons by banishing dragons, and banishing the dragons searches more dragons, so just dragons everywhere. The only thing we don't have that aren't dragons really is like this Lone Fire package. And basically the idea with the Lone Fire, right, is that we can Lone Fire, into Lone Fire, into Lone Fire, into Evil Thorn, and then this tributes itself to summon the other 2 Evil Thorns out of the deck. So not only does this turn 1 normal summon into 2 link materials, which can help me get into my bigger boss monsters more easily, but it also gets 6 cards out of the deck, and that's, when we're playing a 60 card deck, being able to just deck thin as much as possible, very useful here, just to get us down to the best cards. And then not only that, but Lone Fire is a fire, which means having the 3 of these in the graveyard makes for material for Blaster. These are darks, which means that if we get Chaos Levianair, just having these 3 in the graveyard allow me to summon it. We don't get the best effect, but it should still be live. And we can of course search Levianair with Eclipse Wyvern, which we could send to the graveyard with Dragon Ravine. We've got Terraforming to search that, and perhaps most importantly, we have Remus. We can discard this to search the Dragon Ravine. And this is a Wind Dragon, which means if we find a way to banish Tempest, we can search this, which searches Dragon Ravine, which once you get that started, it's just every turn we're just dumping a whole bunch of dragons into the graveyard, getting a whole bunch of combos. Other than that, just a couple tech cards, Dark Hole, Lost Wind, Maxi, just, you know, why wouldn't you play this if you could? And the idea is basically, as I said before, either just stop Robert from special summoning, or go up into something like Boral End's Dragon. This thing has 3,500 attack, can't be targeted, can't be destroyed. If Robert had trouble getting out Chaos Max, this is essentially Chaos Max. Unfortunately, we don't have enough rockets to actually make this use its effect, but just being a Chaos Max at home with a lot more investment, still pretty worth it. And also Crusadia Abramax, which is very close. We've still also got Appaloosa, we've got Ra 10, and we've got these two little guard dragons to help us make it. It's not easy, but we can do it. We've also got a couple rank 7s to make with all our dragon rulers, plus we've got a couple other 7s that we can use to make this, including Phantasme, Dogman, Archbrave, Nessie. These are all just nice. This is just an extra light dragon that we can use for Levianeer. And then other than that, just a bunch of like link climbing tools and generic toolbox stuff. The side deck specific outs, we've got a couple kaijus to deal with things, we've got a couple hand traps. We're actually not playing Access Code Talker because we have better rank 5s that we want to make, 4s and 5s. And this thing destroys stuff, and unfortunately against Robert's deck, destroying stuff, not all that useful. His two big boss monsters that I have to worry about, this just can't deal with that. If he's not on the hero package or the Protoss, or if he can't get it out easily, we can put this back in if we find it would be more useful, but for now it's in the side deck. Along with Giant Trunade, Mystical Space Typhoon, just for back row. I don't think Robert has hardly any good back row, but just in case, we have a couple outs for that. And then just a whole bunch of stuff to bounce things back to the hand, in case he's gotten more consistent, or if he has some boss monsters of his own. Things like Abramax that can't be destroyed, these can deal with them. So, I think we're pretty good. It's a pretty decent pile. The only problem is, of course, if you're running a 60-card deck and you don't have a lot of draw power and search power, your opening hands are really going to make a lot of difference. In general, just like, you know, there's a chance you could play a 10-turn duel and still not see most of your deck. So it's really going to be luck reliant this time, but that's what we like here on the Chaos Draft. That's what makes things fun. Now let's go ahead and see what Robert's doing.
Okay, I know what it looks like. I know that it looks like I just spent all of my drafting points on 10 Ys and Sword Soul and then didn't run 10 Ys and Sword Soul. And it is true. But I am running Worms today. I discovered that even though the 10 Ys and the Sword Souls in a 60-card deck situation are extremely bricky, the Yang Zings on their own aren't bad, especially as a going first strategy. Let me explain. Deep Sea Diva into Spined Gilman is Denglong. Denglong gets you a 9 pillars, and then you could have any number of back row and hand traps to go along with it. A not bad opening start. Even if you are going second, Denglong is not a bad piece of link material. It gives you extra cards in hand, gives you a potential negate, and the Yang Zings themselves are a great series of monsters that you can go through in a low resource situation. Say if you use your Denglong, and then you have your 9 pillars, and then you have a Sword Soul Blackout. I told you it was worth it. 2 Sword Soul Blackouts in this deck. A hilarious thing that you can do with Sword Soul Blackout is you can turn Proofiness into an honorary worm by banishing Blackout to summon a token and then getting Shen Shen on the board, and Shen Shen Pass is a board state to end on, but not a bad one. And our going first strategy continues to get better as you see things like Lonefire Blossom into Lily Borea. The Therians are unique in that it is great to get a Therian that does something early on in the game, and a Borea searching into Therian Cross gets you a negate plus a Therian engraved to continue using Therians from there. If you manage to keep the Borea on the board for a turn, you can also grab Stand Up from your deck to get yourself repeatable Therians. I promise I am not just coping on the Therians. We of course have Regulus and our triple Yule. I would love to have a Foom, a Gofu for link material, all of the dangers I've got, except I think Mothman. These are great for getting our Therians into the graveyard. It can set up link plays, draw us into more cards. They can get us small monsters into the graveyard as well by way of Cyber's Gadget. Cyber's Gadget is an incredible incredible card in Constructed and in this deck, in pile format exactly. Cyber Skagit is great for getting back our low-level monsters. If it gets back to Effect Veiler, it alone can go into Danglong, and then Danglong plus the token can get you even more materials to work with, but it's also great late-game material for things like Raw 10, potentially. Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos, and of course, our access code talker. This card is very, very powerful with the lineup of hand traps that we have, including Effect Veiler and Maxi. Our deck works really well in a low resource situation, so the ability to negate opponents' monster effects is very strong for us. We also have a couple of other things that are worth discarding in Damage Juggler and Trick Clown. This gives us things to do with our discards off of things like Graceful Charity and extra card advantage and materials on board to make links. Then we've got 3 Cyber Dragon. In case we are made to go second, or in case Hardleg cracks back and establishes a link board, we can summon Cyber Dragon and we can summon Mega Fleet to deal with something like an Appaloosa, or like a Borreload. Did I ban Borreload Dragon? A link boss monster. This card is great for outing that. Next, we have Double Pot of Desires. We're on a 60-card deck. We can banish almost any one of these things and still have a very competent deck, so 2 extra cards is absolutely worthwhile. Double Graceful Charity, 1 Giant Trunade, Confiscation because we are on a going first deck. Scapegoat is in here. This helps me get additional link material and give me a little bit of defensive capability during the opponent's turn. Mind Control is a great board breaker into things like Appaloosa. And then we, of course, have the Therian cards, the Sword Soul Blackouts, the 9 Pillars, and a couple of other going first staples, some of which are great going second. Our extra deck is largely based on the things that we've talked about before, plus our standard use of Yazi to make access code. You'll notice this Geonator Transverser. This was originally a holdover for when I was running fossils in this deck, but is still very funny in case Hardleg stops thinking for just a second. And of course, the Soldier of Chaos, Starving Venom, and Mega Fleet for the things we mentioned before. Everything in my side deck is just for if I'm going first or if I'm going second. If I'm going first, I can set things like Trap Stun if he's on a trap deck, or a Royal Prison. He's been on a lot of very graveyard-focused decks recently. Another Compulsory Evacuation device, or if I'm going second, we've got things like the Kaiju's Psychic Eraser Laser, Evenly Matched, and Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. This deck is shockingly competent for being as much of a spaghetti whatever dish is going on here, for being as chaotic as it is. And if we're being chaotic in a 60-card week on Chaos Draft, how could we possibly lose? Let's get into the match.
All right, what's it gonna come down to? How's the rocky paper scissors gonna go? Go Team Venture. Let's try this. Bro Fist. Does that mean we go for the high five next?
No!
You're too
I tried
predictable.
to outplay you.
I am going to go... I'm going to go second. Let's try going second and hope this doesn't screw me over.
All right.
I have got a couple
could
tools
be
that are a little bit better. And plus I want that extra card.
Okay. Here is the plan. I'm going to normal summon Lonefire Blossom.
Oh? This isn't
And
an
I'm going to
elemental
activate
hero, Robert.
Lonefire Blossom to summon Lonefire Blossom. I will then activate Lonefire Blossom to summon something significantly less interesting. It's Lilyboria. We're back on Lilyboria.
Okay.
And then I will activate the Lilyboria. I'm going to tribute herself to grab Therian Cross.
All right.
And then I will activate Therian Duke Yule in hand. Someday we are going to get a dub on this deck. Hopefully that day is today. I'm going to set 2 and pass it to you.
What was that trap again?
You don't need to worry about it.
Oh, I'm worrying, baby. I'm worrying all day. When your opponent activates a monster effect, while you control a Therion, you can activate one of these effects. Negate that effect, banish that monster. If you have a Gyros in your graveyard, you could do both. You do not have Ogyros in the graveyard, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's go ahead and start off with a Graceful Charity.
As you do.
Of course, as I do.
I mean, you do it every single game at this point.
Yeah. Alright, let's toss out these two.
Which two? Oh, those two.
The question now is, what do I do? What do I do? I have a couple options. I think I need to do this. I need to get these out of my deck.
Hello, Evil Thorn.
So I'll activate Evil Thorn, and if you want to banish that from the graveyard to keep me off dark monsters, I completely understand.
This is a tough one. You've got a lot of potential link material to work with. And it's not like I am making it much more likely that you brick by negating this.
Yeah. You
What
make
does
sure
this
that
get
there are
you?
2 cards. It gets me 2 Evil Thorns, and it inflicts a whopping 300 damage to you. So if they call time, you'll be out, buddy.
I think I have to let this go.
Oh, okay.
I don't think this is the choke point in your strategy today.
All right. 2 Evil Thorns. And then I'll activate another Graceful Charity.
God damn it! How does it feel?
Like a rolling stone. Okay. And that's why I needed to do that first, because if I drew into one of the Evil Thorns, then all of them become useless.
True.
The question be, what do from here? You know what, at the risk... Well, I've already used the Evil Thorn, so I guess I don't need this. And... yeah, I've already used my normal summon, so we'll get that out.
Oh, that is a whole chamber dragon maid. Where did you find this, Hardleg Joe?
You know, it was just around. Just hanging out. Just hanging around this town in the corner. Alright. From here, there are several things I could do. And I think one of them is activate Danger Dogman.
He do be dogging. You can have that dog, man.
Ah,
Oh, God.
Nice discard.
That's a hell of a discard.
that's a good one. I tell you what. Think I can do this. What do I have in my graveyard again? Okay, some stuff. Let's go ahead and activate Dragon Ruler of Drafts. Send off that.
That's pretty solid. You're going to get probably one more Dragon Ruler activation this turn, but that's fine.
Okay. Tempest! Dragon
There
Ruler
it be.
of Storms!
Ooh, is Dogman a 7? It is a 7.
Yes!
Ooh, getting spicy.
I am. And then... yeah, let's do it. Activate this.
There is Blaster. Okay.
I'm going to banish this from my graveyard and the Lone Fire.
I'm going to summon a Blaster, and Blaster isn't great for me here.
He's
But again, you
28.
currently have 4 link materials on the board. I don't think Blaster is the thing I can concern myself with.
It's up to you. And then we'll use this. Do I get my search?
I forget that you get to do that in the same turn that you use Lightning.
Just a small one. I'll just take Dragunity Remus.
Okay.
And then, Robert, we will see something a little bit new. I will send off all 5 of my monsters to
Oh
summon
my
Bull
God, what is
and
this?
Dragon. It's the end for you. Just go battle phase. 3,500.
Okay. That's big.
Bada bingo, bada bango. Main phase 2, and now we'll activate this where you can't negate it. Hopefully.
I am going to allow this.
Ah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And let me
It's
think
not
about
great
this
for me,
a
obviously.
second. Yeah, unfortunately, all the Dragon Rulers are surprisingly fair in that you can only they have 3 effects, but you can only use 1 of them per turn. So I
True.
can't summon them back. I can't do anything. I could summon. I could do that. I'm not sure if that would help me. Yeah, we'll just pass on this.
Okay.
We'll see what you can do against a Boral End dragon.
So let's see. It can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. That's exciting. It can't be targeted. Oh, that's the thick plottins.
It's Chaos Max at home! Can't be targeted.
It is.
Can't be destroyed.
It can attack all monsters. And then, in order to use its effect, you have to have a rocket in the graveyard, right?
Perhaps.
It's negate.
Possibly.
Okay, it says, and if you do the thing. Oh, it also targets. Never mind. I don't have anything during the end phase.
Okay.
That's not the ideal, but it is kind of something. What does that get us?
Something is better than nothing.
Yeah.
Show me what you got.
I get to do some of my favorite things this deck has to offer today. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna normal summon Deep Sea Diva.
All right.
I'm gonna activate Diva.
Sing all you want. It won't help you against the Boral End.
I'm gonna summon Spined Gilman.
Oh no.
And Mr. Joe, I am going to Synchro Summon.
Oh. Level 5, making Hyper
For
Librarian?
Denglong, first of the Yang Zing, and I will activate its effect.
Oh? Oh, okay. Yeah, and I'll set Lost Wind to my field.
That's fine.
It may
I
not
will.
be as fine as you think.
Okay, and I am going to add 9 Pillars of the Yang Zing to my hand.
Oh, negate.
That is what it do. I am then going to activate from my hand another Therian Duke Yule. And what the heck, I will equip it with Lily Borea.
All right. Got 2,800 attack, 2,800 defense.
That is correct.
3,500. If it's one thing I know, it's which number is bigger than the other number.
But Joe, there are 2 words that King Scarlet Yugioh taught us that you should know better than that one. Those words are Make Verte.
Make Verte. Fucking Verte. One of these days I'll get one.
Indeed.
And then we'll see who's who. I've got a Super Poly too, buddy.
And I'll summon my Suwani Fire of the Yang Zing from my deck.
It's just a big doggo.
Yeah, I am going to activate Therian Stand-Up, and I will summon Borea from my graveyard.
All right. How boring. Am I right, gamers?
That is it. I mean, it is pretty much what I've been doing the last few weeks. And then it's time for Verte. I do not need to target a monster on the board to make it dark. You've already provided it for me.
Unfortunately, yes. Boral End is a dark monster. Hello, Starving Venom.
And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
there is
6,
a
7.
gamble I could take here, but it's not a gamble that I like. Let's go to battle phase. I will swing in first with Suwani.
All right. Is this is like 100 off, isn't it?
It is very, very close to lethal.
It is
disturbingly
200
close
off.
to
Okay.
lethal.
But I'm not dead yet.
You are not dead yet. Main phase 2, I will set a back row, and it is your turn.
All right. Unfortunately, though,
I'm glad I actually got to do the thing this deck do. That was a fun turn.
Ironically, if the Dog Man hadn't sent Lost Wind, if I had set it, I would have been in a much better place.
That is true.
All right. Well, this should bait out something.
That is a whole fucking go-foo. I will use my 9 pillars here.
All right. Each pillar.
Will
It
destroy
shuffles it back.
Suwani. Yes, it does.
You got another Yang Zing in there? I assume you just
you
played
think
the one.
Suwani is the only Yang Zing I'm on here?
Yes. We're going to activate this. And
You're
we're
going to activate the
banish
blaster.
Tempest, and...
Banishing the Tempest. I think the Blaster is fine.
Oh, okay. And then we'll activate this.
Yeah.
Let's just grab... Oh. Kokibiru Drago.
That's an obnoxious card.
You don't have any light or dark monsters, right?
Never had a light or dark monster in my life, actually.
Let's see here. Let's just go ahead and attack into the Lilyboria.
Ah, and you're going to Lost Wind it.
Yes. Yes, I
Okay.
am. Damage step shenanigans.
And now you can do pretty much anything.
Yay! Stuff and things and stuff.
I did not think about the Lost Wind. I should have been considering that with what to do with my Borea.
We'll discard this, and what do we want to send into the graveyard? Ooh, okay, we are going to send Redox. Surprise!
Ooh, okay.
There's a third one.
I figured you were probably on more than 2 Dragon Rulers if you're playing Dragon Rulers today.
Probably. Let's just banish these two.
Okay.
Summon this.
Yep.
And then let's overlay these two for Big Eye.
For Big Eye.
The biggest
okay.
eye. And let's go ahead and take this Starving Venom.
Okay.
And we still have a normal summon, so Drago says hello.
You have a second one. Oh, no.
All the Dragos in Big Drago City. And then I'll just reveal a Dragon-type monster in my hand, if you don't mind.
Didn't have the second one.
Lock down the special summons, at least of lights and darks, but... I mean, look at... You got Yang Zings, you got, like, wind and stuff.
Oh, I am so close to being able to attack over that Drago for game.
No!
I'm so close. If this card... Alright, we have to roll the dice anyway. We have to see if it happens. It didn't work. Okay, so I have officially lost the game, probably, but I am still going to discard this Bigfoot and take out Big Eye.
No!
And then hope to dear God that you can't end me this turn.
Ah, okay, so that was hoping you discard the Bigfoot to pop the Drago, and then you could summon
what
Fenrir.
I really wanted...
Wait, Fenrir's dark.
No, what I wanted was to be able to destroy my own Yang Zing so I could summon Fenrir. The other option was for me to crash the Yang Zing and not use its effect to have Fenrir, but then I couldn't go to battle with the Fenrir, in which case you were just going to steal the Fenrir with Big Eye, and it really didn't matter that I have to banish.
Okay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to Dragon Ravine. I'm going to toss Soul Charge because I can't activate it.
Okay.
We're going to send Eclipse Wyvern.
Oh, that's a good card. Okay.
Let's banish Levianeer.
Oh.
It's pretty
okay.
neat.
Yeah, so I hear.
Let's see here. Yeah, let's banish this by banishing that good old Levianeer we had just a moment ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that. Howdy. Yeah, we're just going to assume we're going to go to battle and hope you don't have any Yang Zings. 1900.
I, in fact, do have Yang Zings.
Okay. How many Yang Zings? Oh, do they have to
Enough.
summon in attack mode?
This one does.
There we go. 1200.
Speaking, this one's really coming down to the wire. I don't have any other Yang Zings.
Oh, wow. And you know, that I'll let you know right now, I don't play Red Eye's Rare Metal Darkness Dragon or whatever it is. I was really close, and I wish I was dead was like, I don't think it's worth it.
It's not going to come up. Surely there will be no point in this match at which...
In which that would just close out the game. Let's go big. I'm probably overthinking this, but you have to make sure. If I find out later that, like, I failed this and I just die because of it, I will be mega sad. So let's banish these two.
All right.
Pebbles. Normal summon.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will make my good old buddy Raten.
My best friend Raten.
So, just in case you have a Cyber Dragon, you can't summon it and attack over Drago for game.
You know?
Oh, reveal a dragon in my hand. Yes, I will reveal that.
All right. Regulus, I need you now. That is not a Regulus. Congratulations.
Yes!
God, I should have negated that blaster. I just forgot that Lost Wind has a second half of its effect. I am going to go first again.
Oh, okay.
Wakimiro Drago really changes the calculus on a lot of things for me. I'm going to normal summon a copy of Deep Sea Diva.
I'm familiar with this play.
You are. It's my favorite play in the deck. All right, we're going to special summon ourselves the very first Yangzing, both in history, I mean, not in Yu-Gi-Oh! History, both in the lore and of the duel. Add myself a 9 pillars, and after having gone through that whole kit and caboodle, I think it's time for a graceful charity of my own.
Of course.
Ooh.
I can't be the only one.
Ooh. I am going to discard these two.
Oh,
I'm going to
finally
activate the
decided.
Trick Clown in my graveyard.
That seems like the obvious choice. What was the other one? The Therion?
It was the
I
Therion.
mean, you do need a Therion in the graveyard to do stuff.
All right, okay. I have a thing that I can do here. It's a little bit of a risky thing, but given my hand, basically anything else would be a bigger risk. Specifically, just not doing anything. So I am going to
All risk, all the time.
make a synchro summon here
Oh, there is a level 9.
of Virtual World Kyubi Shen Shen.
Ah, I see.
And I will use Denglong. I'm going to summon myself a Beyond.
Beyond
Activate.
a card.
Yeah.
And the name of that card is John
The name of that
Cena.
card is Soul Charge.
Da, 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 da.
I am going to target... Oh, it could be any of these, TBH. I'm going to target Diva Gilman and Therion Duke Yule.
Ooh, 3. You going for the 5-piece sync or link as well?
Honestly, I wish that I could. I have no going first boss monsters. Like, at all. Except, arguably, this one. I am going to link off 3 materials
Oh,
for Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos.
I see.
So because I
see.
used a level 7 or higher, cannot be targeted or destroyed.
He is big.
And then I am going to set 2 back row
It's twice as big.
and pass the turn to you.
All right. Well, that kind of cements my play. Let's normal summon Eclipse Wyvern.
Eclipse Wyvern is pretty solid. Suddenly regretting not continuing to have Shen Shen on the board. Yeah.
Just a little bit, just a wee bit, you know. Let's go ahead and send that to the graveyard for Pisty.
I am actually going to take this chance to banish that Eclipse Wyvern.
Oh,
So you're still going to banish a monster, but you don't get it at the end of this chain.
do I not?
Nope. Shouldn't have told you that. Otherwise, you would have banished a good monster. Hi, Phantasme.
Yep, you're correct. I mean, it doesn't...
I remember this from 2012.
I didn't know there were Therions out and in 2012.
Oh, no. You can't use Dark Flare Dragon to discard Eclipse Wyvern and then banish Eclipse Wyvern off of the Dark Flare Dragon. Otherwise, you won't get the Eclipse Wyvern's effect.
All right,
Foolish Burial.
Foolish Burial. Yep, I think I'm going to be a gambling man today.
Ooh, using the glow-up bulb. Okay.
We're going to glow up, except we won't because I'm locked into dragons.
Oh, yes!
Well-
Forgot about that.
I was like, and then I'll have 2 link material. Let's just attack into this if you don't mind.
That's perfectly fine.
There we go, 600 damage. And let's activate Glow Up
Now
Bolt.
would you... Okay. Show me a spell card. Hey! The best spell card it could have been!
The best around. Nothing's ever gonna keep you down. Oh! I think you may just have this one, Robert. Unfortunately, I'll just let you know. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and surrender. I've got premature burial in hand, which would have been good or significantly better if you didn't banish my Eclipse Wyvern.
Yes, it would have.
I was expecting the negate. I wasn't expecting the banish necessarily. And
that's why I thought about it.
all I could do, well, I guess it's fine to play this out, because I don't think I'm necessarily dead. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Put it here.
Ooh, get your draw?
Yay, draw! Unless you negate it, which I mean...
I am
why,
going to
yeah,
negate it.
why would you negate it?
I need you to not read into the fact that I didn't just summon another Yang Zheng monster.
Alright, so things aren't as bad as expected. But, yeah, that's my turn.
Oh, things are... Oh my god, things could not be worse for you.
No.
Well, let's
No, they could not.
start with our good friend Shen Shen.
I have 60 cards, and I'll let you know the reason I didn't summon the Evil Thorn is another Evil Thorn is in my hand.
Oh no.
60 cards, and I drew 2 of them. And then another normal summon that kind of competes with the Eclipse Wyvern, and just no Dragon Rulers or any way to get into a Dragon Ruler. So, yeah. Okay, but you know what, we'll save the time. We'll go with surrender mode.
Alright.
We're going to start with Foolish Burial.
Okay.
And we are going to send... Yeah, I think we're just going to send this.
Yep.
And then we're going to activate Pebbles.
Yep.
And we're going to summon a Redox.
Ditching the Levianeer. That's cute.
Yeah, well, I didn't have a whole lot of options, unfortunately.
That does seem to be the case, doesn't it?
Yes. And... trying to think, what do you have that gets rid of stuff? No, we gotta go for maximum. Last time I didn't put up enough stuff. We ended up getting mega owned. So I'm gonna banish those 2. We're gonna summon the Tempest. And we're just going to make the good old standby. Behold, the power of Draco
Oh my
Sack.
god, Dracosack. Incredible. Just beautiful stuff.
We'll detach that, and we'll just put up a token, and another token. And then we'll set a couple cards to play around Mech Knights.
2 back row.
Yeah, this deck has back row, and I drew all of it.
Okay. I have had worse hands in my life. I will tell you that.
No. And this is a very beatable field.
Let's start off with Old Reliable, Deep Sea Diva.
Every time. Do you have 3 of this, or are you just getting very lucky?
I do have 3 of this. I think I've had 3 of it since the episode where all monsters are all types.
Ah, I see.
Let's go... I'm going to take out your tokens.
Okay. Tokens gone. All my tokens disappeared.
True, that's exactly what happened. Main phase 2, I am going to special summon everybody's favorite funny little guy, Danglong First the Yang Zheng. Use its effect.
Danglong. I'll allow it.
I'll grab my 9 pillars. And you know what? I've taken so much from you. It's only fitting that I give you a gift in return, Hardleg Joe.
Oh, hey, a level 7 for my Dragon Rulers? I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome. I mean, I'm gonna set 3. So, have at it, buddy.
It's a lot more back row than I was expecting. That's not great at this juncture. Not at this particular period. But we're going to try for it. We're going to Tempest. We'll banish the Redox and the Draco Sack.
Okay. I'm going to learn from my previous mistakes. This is a great time for 9 pillars.
Away it goes. Called by. Get that
Sure.
Yangzing out of here. No more
That
Yangzings
is
for you, sir.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and activate Remus.
That's fine.
Also, I guess I didn't have any other Earth Dragons. I thought I had another one in my deck, but that's fine. Okay. Well, Among Us.
The humongous among us. I think I will accept this damage.
Thank you. Accept it as a gift from my peoples.
You're just re-gifting this humongous.
I mean, you gave me the 2400. It would be dishonorable not to attack you with it.
Let's.
The gift of sticky string is very important.
This is a really weird arrangement of things. I'm gonna normal summon another diva.
There she is. Now, do you have a second Denlong that you're going to summon on me?
Unfortunately, I would need a second Gilman, and I don't hate myself like that.
Gotchi? We stalling?
Nope, we are going aggressive.
Ah, I see. But I am not a dark monster. Oh. Well, that is unfortunate.
All right, let's get our good friend Starving Venom into rotation.
He's hungry.
Let's go to battle with him. I'll attack.
I'll take it. I mean,
All right,
I could
it's
choose
working
not
out.
to. I just don't feel like it, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I believe you about that.
Gotta make things difficult for me, don't you, buddy? Wait, no, this isn't
Yes,
difficult
yes,
at all.
I do. That is explicitly my job on this show.
There we go.
Let's normal summon a Beyond.
Let's get beyond this, shall we?
Go Beyond plus Ultra.
Plus Ultra. Okay, time to take off my weighted clothing. Get Storming Mirror forced.
Oh, sure.
Goodbye! Have a wonderful time.
Your go.
Before the end of your turn, if you don't mind, just gonna put a couple goats on here. Just be a little goaty over here. You know, deep beyond,
is-
etc., etc.
All right.
All right then. What do I do from here? Okay. So first, I'm gonna make a little thing you've probably never seen before by the name of Backup Supervisor.
Ooh, Backup Supervisor. Okay. Let me read this card quickly. Oh, this is a totally generic Link monster. That's cute.
the only reason I'm playing it. I don't actually know what its effects are. It's just
Okay,
two monsters, so Scapegoat can escape its goat.
That is fine.
And then I will summon Link Karibo.
Ooh, got a lot of guys going on here. Okay.
Let's make Nightmare Cerberus.
Okay. You've got what could your game be here?
Still haven't normal summoned, buddy.
I am going to compulse the Backup Supervisor.
Okay. Normal summon Evil Thorn.
Shit. I am going to Ring of Destruction the Evil Thorn.
Not today.
Oh. Is a Link 3? Okay.
It is a Link.
somewhat less concerned.
Damn, I still can't do this. Well, at least I baited out all your shit.
You did. I am on considerably fewer resources than I would like to be right now.
Yeah, I think as unfortunate it is, I'm just going to have to go into battle with these two.
Okay. I gotta draw into something pretty spicy here.
Something. I mean, you'll have 4 cards, so you'll be in a pretty good position.
I will tell you, most of my deck is 2-card combos, which is not an ideal position to be in when you're in a 60-card deck situation.
All right. We're ending it there.
That could be worse, but it certainly could also be a lot better for me. I do not like that draw. Okay. I am going to normal summon the Beyond we've been on this entire time.
Beyond comes
Let's go
back.
battle. I'll
And
attack.
Yeah, we'll have to use that.
Yeah. No, I will not continue the attack. It will shock you to find out.
Oh, are you sure? You can afford to take
I am
it, and
going
then you can get any
to-
Yang Zing out of the deck.
Set a back row and pass the turn.
Okay. Just in time, buddy. Activate the Dragon Ravine.
Here it is.
Let's discard that.
That's fine. I'm glad to see that card not in your hand, although I suppose it's not great for you at this point.
Yeah, I think what I need to do is just send this.
Makes sense.
Get it out of
Because
my
next turn
deck.
you get a Dragon Ruler, and then...
Yep, if I can do stuff. Let's go ahead and banish the Phantasme.
Okay.
And then I will end my turn and hope that once
Are you
again
sure you don't
fade
want
a draw
to
step.
attack it with that?
You had the choice last time.
All right. I mean, I didn't have the choice because you would have just Link Haribo'd me.
I mean, you still would have gotten the summon.
That's true. That is true. That is true. Okay,
That
that's
was the important part
just
of what you
about
wanted to do, right?
the best top deck available to me.
Great.
Ooh, and the second best follow-up. Let's see, what did I lose for my efforts? Not actually much I'm sad to lose. Normal summon Beyond? Because
Another
I
one.
can't not draw every brick in my deck. I'm just incapable of not drawing every brick in my deck.
Okay.
You are probably not dying here.
Get hit. Ouch.
And
my
I'll use
most of me.
Beyond. And unfortunately, this one has to summon in defense.
Oh, thank the Lord.
And I'll attack for 16.
All right.
Main phase 2, I'm going to set a back row and pass the turn.
If you even MST my Dragon Ravine, sir, you're gonna MST my Dragon Ravine, aren't you?
We're going to find out.
Oh. Oh no. This doesn't MST my Dragon Ravine at all.
Nope, I did not do that.
Let's go for this.
Okay.
Let's activate it.
I'm going to banish Eclipse Wyvern and Romulus, or
Remus.
whatever Leolus. 2
of them.
And I will activate the Ghost Bell in my hand.
Unfortunate. It has to be a high level one, and unfortunately I opened with the, whatchamacallit, the Levianair. Not that I could summon it, I'd be 1 off. And what is this? 16 plus 18?
19.
35. So if you have any monster, I'm just done for.
Holy shit. So I know that's a Phantasme in your hand.
Yes, I just added it.
Normal summon Effect Veiler.
Alright, alright.
I am going to link 3 for Soldier of Chaos. Would you like to summon that Phantasme of yours?
Yeah? Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Because you are providing me a monster that can be destroyed by battle.
Yeah. But I also get to draw a card, and also I'm not dead. And I'd
That's a
prefer
fair
not
point.
to die, if possible. Standing at
Battle
the
phase.
walls of Hardleg, bang, bang, I am the warrior.
Swing.
A cheated heart to do piercing. Call of
That
the
would be
haunted.
great. I'm actually going to use Blackluster Soldier's effect to banish a card on the field and take out Dragon Ravine.
Unfortunate. I kind of liked that card.
I had the feeling you might. And then I'm just going to go to end phase.
Okay, alright. What do I do? What can I do? What will you be to do into me?
Wise words.
Yes.
Sage advice.
Mhm.
so they tell
set
me.
A card.
A card.
End my turn.
Alright. Oh, you present me with such a difficult choice, deck.
So many opportunities. They give you.
Pot of Desires.
You got 2 of them?
Yeah, I do. Oh, not bad, deck.
I have
bad
one.
at all.
I Wish I Was Dead wanted me to play it, and I took it out because I was like, if I banish like even 2 or 3 of the dragon rulers, that just like completely cripples my ability to do everything with them. It's like I kind of need all my stuff, or if I hit an evil thorn or anything really.
All right, deck. There's not much I ask of you. The one thing that I ask is that this works.
If this card is discarded, okay, so that starts a chain. So if it lands on that, I'll get another opportunity to activate this. I don't have to activate it now or potentially lose it.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, that was the worst hit of them all. Holy shit, never mind! Oh my god, the best draw in my deck. Don't mind if I do. Endless Engine Argyro system.
Oh. Send 1 Therion from your deck to the graveyard. Oh no.
I will send away. I love it. I really and truly could not love it more. I'm going to send away Therion Lily Borea.
All right.
And I will activate from my hand Therion King Regulus.
All right. Let's just summon a couple more goats then, so I hopefully don't die.
Fair. Yep. Okay, let's go to battle. We're going to go Soldier of Chaos. And then I will activate Soldier of Chaos. I'm going to banish a token.
For some reason, I
Then
thought
I
tokens
will-
couldn't be banished.
You can target them for card effects that do things like banish, because until they leave the field, they're still on the field. You just can't target things for things that set because they are like incapable of doing the motion of setting,
Yeah.
I think is the way that they work.
It was something. I thought there was something where if you evenly matched people, they have to keep a token if they have it. I guess because it banishes face down and the tokens can't be face down.
Maybe. Okay, main phase 2. We're going to... What can you do next turn? You can maybe summon a Dragon Ruler.
Do a lot of things. I could even cook an egg, maybe.
I get 2 negates. Am I overthinking the fact that I get 2 negates next turn?
Yeah.
Potentially.
I have 2 cards and you have 2 negates.
Yeah, let's go for Regulus. Using Borea's effect, I am going to discard evenly matched here. And the question is, what do I want to get here? And the answer is Therion Cross.
So 3 negates.
Yeah, 3 negates.
Or 2
Wait.
cards.
2 negates. Because I get Regulus and then I get the cross.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah, that
Regulus
was the
could send
negate I was
Borea
talking
and then
about.
it could send it. Well, that's not bad, actually. Yep, let's fire it.
What else could you be doing with this? I am going to use Cross here. And I can negate and banish here for all the good that it does me.
It's a dragon out of my graveyard.
Okay.
We just grab this.
All right.
Special summon Guan Yun.
What did you added? You added a what?
Activate Guan Yun effect. Lightning, Dragon Ruler of Drafts.
Yeah, Imperm.
Okay. 3 negates. Every negate
Yeah, that
you
was...
could ever have. Normal summon.
Cool.
And I should have said that probably. Unfortunately, it looks like my streak is already over. I could do something like this, but can't get over the Regulus and the negate and the stand up and all those things. So, wait, do you have enough attack to kill me? I think you do. Yeah, just with like the Therion.
Almost
low.
Certainly.
Yep. Well, I'll let you do it. Oh,
all right.
Sad state of affairs. I'm
I
trying to think of what had happened, but it's been like a million years, so I don't even remember what plays. I
feel
made this turn.
I feel you for sure. Okay, the Soldier of Chaos doesn't have something dumb like you can't deal damage for the rest of the turn after you use its effect. Okay, yeah. Let's swing over Pisty.
Bonk.
Let's use its effect to banish. And then
Adios.
finally, after a million years, Therion King Regulus gets me a dub.
Yep. Good job,
Oh
Regulus.
my
You got
God.
a thing.
That top-decked Regulus was the most unbelievable draw I could have gotten off of that Desires. I had banished all 3 of my Jules, and what I had in my deck was Lilyboria and both of the Therion traps. Oh my God.
And all the pieces and nothing else. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed your Therion, because I think Regulus has had his time. Anytime we can get an easy to get negate in this series, we've got to get rid of it. It's just too strong.
Combo. He's just a guy.
He's just a 3,500 guy with a negate. And he's been a constant thorn in my side. Despite everything else, I'm surprised we didn't see the heroes, we didn't see the Protoss. But your entire...
I will tell you.
And the thing, too, right, is it's not just him, it's the fact that you have all the other Therion spell traps and everything. And I think without him, I'm not sure if it's worth it to play all the other stuff.
There is one common card in Dimension Force that could make it worthwhile that I've just been incapable of pulling the entire series. But yeah, Regulus is absolutely the primary payoff of the deck. I'm sad to see him go. I'm happy he finally got a dub. I will tell you, I was not on the heroes at all today. The Yang Zing package took it over. I've been coping on worms for a long time. And I was finally like, you know what? Diva into Danglong turn 1 or Lonefire into Borea plus a discard to get Cross is not the worst opener in the world.
Yeah. And that is another thing. I guess maybe I should hit the Danglong. That might be a better one, too, to keep you off the Yang Zings. But I feel like the Regulus package is more powerful, especially because like once you bring that out, it's like the Danglong, if I have effect negation on the field, I can negate it and stop it from searching, but Regulus kind of activates in the hand.
That is true. And the crazy thing about Regulus is once you have one Regulus, every Therion for the rest of the duel is also Regulus.
Yeah, and I just can't be dealing with that. But it was at least a close one. It's just unfortunate.
It was.
I didn't play Access Code. I wasn't playing it, and maybe I should have. I had better Link 4s, which you didn't get to see, and I will not reveal. You'll have to find out next time.
What the hell were you on, Hardleg Joe?
You and all those back row. Ooh, you were so close to being screwed over. I can't believe you used the fucking Ring of Destruction on the evil Thorn. I would have done so
What
much.
was I gonna do? Let you get 2 free link material and then deal 1,600 to myself by hitting the Cerberus? I don't think so.
I mean, what you could have done is waited for me to summon like the access code that you thought was coming, and then just use the Ring of Destruction on it.
Yeah, but you would have gotten the opportunity to use to go into like a Phoenix before that, and then I still would have been in the same situation, but I would have taken 1,900 points of damage instead of 100.
I suppose, but I also would have only taken 100. We were pretty close. Either way, it's been fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Next time I get more packs, maybe I can come back. What's the deck theme for that time?
Next week is a wild one. Next week is top deck format.
Oh my! That is going to be an interesting one. If you're unfamiliar with that, we did a DBC of that a while ago, and it's a crazy format. Although you've got all these 1-card combos, so we'll see.
I feel like I have very few 1-card combos.
You just explained a second ago how you could go Lone Fire into a bunch of stuff, or you could go Diva into a bunch of stuff.
Oh, that's a good point. I can Lone Fire into Borea.
You have at least 6.
I won't be able to use Borea's effect in top deck format. It'll be fine.
We'll see. Either way, until next time, good luck.
And tell me what you were on, Hardleg.
Hey there, folks. Thanks for watching the show. You know, content like this takes a lot of time and effort to produce, and it wouldn't be possible without the financial support of over 300 awesome patrons on Patreon. If you'd like to join them, there's a link down below. You could join up for as low as $1 a month, and any amount you could toss my way would really be appreciated. That being said, I'd like to give special thanks for those who went the extra mile and donated $25 or more last month. Their names are Davon Crushin, Cat Monarch, Shadow 1317, Austin Glover, Chris W, Elance, ya boy Slurp, Matt, Muntry, Barbarians Are Us, Choppy Rice, Chris Kessler, Default Titan 97, Dancing Joker, Emperor Lelouch, Inge Magnus, Jeff M, JJ Squirtle, MBT Yugioh, Nathan, Gnaw Dog the Razor, NK7, Quintingent, Sanguine Strawberry, Spooky, Tengen Tapa Bob Ross, Tristan Marlowe, and Viscount Billy Esquire. Thanks once again for everything, and until next time, stay frosty, Legos.